Okay, welcome back. Um, we're now just finished the 7th level, the vault, and they're just about to go down back to it to do the last level, most dangerous level. And down there, very likely, I will find a very large number of very dangerous monsters. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to open up with a potion of speed and go down. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of guys here called Vault Guards, and what they are is they're just rather strong enemies that are pretty good at melee, and you start off surrounded with them like this. Kind of irritating, but this is how every vault is like. And basically you have to sort of fight your way out. And we're going to do that. We're going to let one turn pass, and we're going to go back upstairs, drag these ones up with us, and fight our way through them. As you can see, they're not that tough compared to us. We've got pretty good damage and everything going for us. And one thing you don't want is for them to start rifling through the items of the fallen comrades. And actually this looks like a better spot to do it, because if we do it here, not as many can follow us up. So this is where we'll do it. And as you can see, these aren't the only things down here. Already we've got a bunch of Yaktar captains and stuff following us around. But do it here, it's a bit easier. And not as many can get around to us at once. And we can retreat to a staircase over here and sort of bottleneck them, sort of. Actually, if we go over here, they won't be able to get to us as easily. And basically we're just going to work through all of them and take them all on, a group at a time. Probably don't want to stand there and just be surrounded by them constantly and have to fight them that way. That's a bit dangerous and probably a bit difficult. And they're humans too, so they leave human corpses, which aren't particularly tasty. And we're going to get all this stuff and drop it over here. MP, just so they don't get their hands on it, because they'll start filtering through items and picking up the best ones to fight us with. And we'll go back up and kill this group. Actually, I should have closed that door before I went down, and it'd give them one less spot to attack us from. And that's another group done. They probably don't have anything of value. They'll have pretty good weapons and stuff, but by this point it isn't the greatest. So we don't really need it, and I'm not going to bother. I mean, they could have like enchantments and stuff on them, but we're pretty much invested in our current items at the moment, and unless they have an artifact or something really exceptional, which they don't usually, we're probably not going to care that much about it. Longsword, greatsword, PS. We do have a large shield, which might be better than the one we have. I'll try that on. No, it's the exact same. Okay, so that's fine. So I wonder if any of them have a magical large shield. No. Doesn't look like it. Not yet, anyway. There might be some others with one. War axe. They have pretty good gear, but this is... You'd easily have found stuff like this already by this point. Oh, and they're worth pretty good experience, too. just about takes care of them. Rune Dwarven Plate Mail. That's interesting. Let's see what that is. Just a +2 Dwarven Plate Mail. Not bad, but not really that interesting either. We'd rather have the fire resistance. Troll Skeleton. Okay. That's about it for that. Go back down. Elf-shaped shifter. Shapeshifter here. Okay, so we've cleared out the main area, and what we're going to do now is we're going to go, how this is organized is it's 4 quadrants. You can see them here, and there's a sort of cross with a border separating them. So what we're going to do is we're going to travel up through the corridors first and clear out those. Then we're going to head down the various quadrants. And how I'm going to do this, rather than use the O command, because that's a bit dangerous to be using here, I'm just going to shift move over, so the character will continue to move until he encounters something, or until a monster appears. So he travels all the way across and stops when he finds that Yaktar captain, and we're going to fight him. And continue making our way down. And we'll head across. And, okay, so that's that area done. And we've got a bunch of Yaktars. So we'll just take care of them. No big deal. And there's a Shadow Dragon. So we're going to put on that amulet. That gives us life protection level 3. So his negative energy bolts won't hurt us at all, and we can fight him pretty safely. Looks like he's running away from us, so we're going to use a wand of fire. Try to finish him off. Looks like I ran out. Could use our wand of disintegration, I guess, but it probably won't work. No. Okay, so I'm going to increase our speed. Try to chase him down. There we go. And eat a honeycomb. And continue. Distant slurping noise. So there's a jelly somewhere. There's a gnarled staff. And there's a Yaktar. I guess we'll have to fight him. There's a swamp dragon. Like the ones we found in the swamp. Not a big deal though, because we have poison resistance, so nothing to be worried about. Scroll of Identify, what's this? Potion of Confusion. What's that? Potion of Heal Wounds. Orc Shape Shifter. It's not a very good choice of shape, I'm afraid. There's a cap. And a Yaktar. Okay. So we've done the outer areas. Now we're going to tackle the 4 quadrants in the middle. And we're going to put our amulet of resist mutation back on and switch it out if we need, depending on which resistance we need. And start with this checkerboard one. This one's pretty annoying. I don't like this one at all, because you can't really see what's ahead, but it looks like it's pretty tame so far. There's a Spectral Warrior. They can be kind of dangerous, but not too bad. Stone Giants can hit pretty hard, but our AC is plenty high enough to handle these guys. Let's see, here's a ring. A Rune Jaded Ring, so we haven't identified it yet, so we'll try that. Ring of Invisibility, okay, that's pretty cool. And there's another Stone Giant, Yaktar Captain, and Shadow Dragon. So we put our amulet back on, take care of him. speed to catch up with him. There's another stone giant. And another one. Lots of stone giants. Stone giants aren't too bad, but there's also tends to be titans down here, which are much more dangerous. Ooh, +3/+3 Ring of Slaying. Wow. Okay, what Rings of Slaying do is they modify your base damage on your weapon. So with high levels of Ring of Slaying, you can